Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. What's up? This is the recap with Let Cash Accumulate Over Days. Today is Thursday, August the 31st, and we're going to talk about what happened today with the data, and we're going to go over what's in store for tomorrow. Tomorrow is a big day, key day as far as data, and this question's been on the board all week, and now we're about to get our answer tomorrow. What's your prediction for this week's U.S. jobs report? We're about to get our answer. Before we go any further, let me let y'all know what this is all about here, so things won't be twisted. This is recap coverage from the stock and crypto market. These are live ideas of thought and studies. This is not financial advice on this stream or with this company. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, the Nasdaq ekes out a small gain Thursday, but still suffers worst month in 2023. That's what's going on. The Dow slipped nearly 170 points, or about 0.5%. The S&P 500 ticked down 0.1%, while the Nasdaq Composite added 0.1%. Data today came out. Core PCE inflation data wasn't really that bad. It seemed like they're saying as far as market terminology, we're not talking economy. They're saying as far as the market, inflation looks like it's going away. It's easing. So, that's good for as far as the market, and that's why you saw a lot of green today. A lot of it tried its hardest to push, but didn't get that follow through. We definitely saw resistance too as well. So even though the data is good, it looks like investors are still not satisfied with that data. So that's why you got your market rejection today. And just like I said, these levels, they're going to happen. They may not happen overnight. It may not happen the next day. It may not happen off the data, but it's coming soon here within the next couple of days, or the few days after that, or in a couple of weeks. It's going to happen over time. So that's what you got to understand. And but the data tomorrow, you guys, non-farm payrolls data is key. Unemployment rate, ISM, manufacturing, PMI data. The market is about to confirm a direction we're rolling over into a new month. Tomorrow is September, you guys. So this data is key going into the new month. And what's your prediction for this week's jobs report? That's what's going on. And it's huge bets on this, you guys. You're going to see, you probably got like 20, 30, 40%, 50%, depending on where you brought in that. Could have got 100, but far as the market move on the directions and levels that we're looking at here, LCAOD, but it's not fully 100% yet. So that means the market is still consolidating, still playing chop and screw, still playing chop, and still just trying to kangaroo it and be mixed here and make before we confirm a direction going into this seasonal change coming up here in the fall. So, man, the market has been printing though. It did just go up here. It's still up here. Like I was telling y'all, it always has been a bull market as far as numbers, but the chart, was signaling bearish, but you seen the bounce. So now you see there, the chart is not actually signaling bearish anymore. But with this data, we could be back signaling bearish. So that's what we're looking at now. That's what you need to be going further. That's what you need to expect going into next week. And Labor Day is Monday, so I think the market is closed Monday. Yeah, let me double check my calendar here, so you know that. Yeah, Labor Day is Monday, so the market is closed Monday, but the market will reopen Tuesday and be open Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. And you're gonna see a lot. You're gonna see a change. You're gonna see a trend change or a continuation trend. So that's what's going on. Be expecting it. Know that's what's going on. And like I said that's just what it's been, man. It's what you need to know going into tomorrow. Um, LCOD will be back possibly Monday night with a recap, maybe Tuesday with a don't know. We'll be back next week though. My clients, I'll definitely get y'all the info on Sunday for sure, or Monday. But the recaps, we'll chill on it because this recap right here, I want y'all to tune in and tap in, really concentrate and focus on what I'm saying because this is going to be a critical recap here, where you're going to see things start to happen as what I'm saying. Don't be spooked, don't be shocked by it, because that's where you could be profitable. So catch what I'm saying, catch the drift, catch the momentum, and then go for it. Take that leap of faith, but if not, teach his own. But you know what I'm saying. It's going to be really thorough on this recap here, the levels, and that's what you really need to understand and know. But and understand what I'm saying too with the levels, and know what to expect here going further, because it's going to probably linger, like I said, for a couple of weeks, maybe a few weeks after. Right now, you're seeing the past couple of recaps, you're still seeing that 450 area on the spot linger, so still kind of there right now, definitely there. But this was the target where we're at now. This was the target overall. Remember, the market was just wanting to get back from this huge sell-off towards the beginning of August, and then middle of August, and then now that we're back at it, it's just like, do we go back up above it, or do we come back down channel? And the market is kind of mixed and confused. So about to make a direction for sure. But we're about to look at the charts and numbers, man. One stock to buy, one stock to sell this week. Wall Street was absolutely 100% correct on these now. Buy Salesforce and sell Dollar General. Woo wee. Oh man, clients really, man, congratulations. I forgot to tell y'all that, congratulations to the clients that it's just so, it's like the new clients, they're y'all are more willing to take the risk on the earnings because you're just starting and you're hitting big, and congratulations. So I just try to tell the ones that's been in it for a long time too. You gotta kind of look at earnings sometimes too as well, but you don't have to either. But teach his own. But earnings do be hit. Like I said, it's always a 50-50. They hit or miss. But that's what I'm saying. Earnings is another way to come up in this market. So just be on the lookout for these one stock to buy, one stock to sell this week. These be call outs for earnings. So y'all start checking these out and just seeing if they're correct. But these two were absolutely correct this week. Everyone was buying Salesforce and everybody was selling Dollar General, and that's really what's going on. So ain't no sugarcoating that. But that's what's going on, y'all. Prediction for this week's U.S. jobs report data: estimate 170,000, previous 187,000. So, basically, it is like if this number's higher, obviously, it'll be good for stocks. So if it's not, the numbers lower, it's not going to be good for stocks. This is kind of what's going on. So just be on the lookout for that. But let's go ahead and get into the charts and numbers, man. Starting with the SPY here. We're going to go over the SPY first. Okay, so you see the drawings from LCAOD here. Hit the like, subscribe button. Check out the last recap. This is where the drawings were made. But as you see, not 100% on point here as far as, the payout. But it doesn't mean it's not going to happen, you guys. As I said, it can happen the next day, tomorrow, next week, the week after that. Coming soon. It's going to happen. You see it's calling. The SPY is 114.55. That is your target there. Like I said, when you get there, who knows? They may keep the rally going, or it just may be a target point where they want to just get rejected. And then it's going to come right back down. But if this data is good tomorrow, you guys, I'm going to continue to say that that's what the SPY is pushing for. If the data is good, going into a new month, you're going to see the SPY, like I said, push to that 453 zone. And once it breaks out of that, the next target is 455 now. You may get rejection, you may not. You see what I'm saying? That's what's going on right now. So that's just what it is on the SPY. You still need to know that. And that's just pretty. If you waited, you had a lot of patience today, and you just chilled out, you probably got real. You can probably go get real close on these numbers now because prices are got a little bit cheaper with all that consolidation. So you probably can get closer to a number that that's way profitable and is really about to happen if you would have patience and you were humble. So but if you jumped in there too soon, don't worry about it. It's okay. There will be an opportunity for you wherever it lay. So just look at it like that. But that's the upside levels, you guys, on the spot. To the downside, though, it can go either way. If this data is not good, I'm going to continue to say 450 doesn't hold. I'm seeing a flush straight to about 448. And if that don't hold, the next low level is 446 here to the downside. And, that's just because the data won't be good. And the spot is really going to just top out again. You have to really look out here 5 days now to understand what's really going on. Maybe even a month. Yeah, excuse me, a month. Gotta look out. When in doubt, look out. When in doubt, zoom out. So, if it gets rejected here, that was a lot of selling in August. All this right here now, that was all the selling right there in August. Now, end of August, here you see the market. That was Jackson Hole's event. Now at the end of August, you see the market pushing right back up. So this level right here is a level, if the data's not good, you guys, it's going to signal that the top is here somewhere. It is. This is your top. It's a lot of bears there, a lot of short pressure going on right there. They're loading the puts. A lot of rejection. People selling, taking profit. It's just massive stuff going on right here to this number. So until this breaks, this tension breaks, you're not in a good direction. But like I said, it can go either way. But like I said, just know these are the zones here, you guys, for the spot. And you need to be looking out for that going further here. It could happen tomorrow with the data because it is key. Or, like I said, over the weekend, maybe after Labor Day. Who knows? It's coming soon, though, one of these ways. Triple Qs. 378. Close. And from the 1-day perspective, triple Qs, we wrote down, what did we write? 380, right? LCAOD, we actually played it. We played the triple Qs. We got in, let's say, got in here. We got out here. So from here to here, quick little scalp of about, a small scalp there. 400 profit, but it could have been way more. Just a quick little scalp. At the end of the day, it was more if we short here from 379 to 377 because it's about the same way but a little extended. So there were could have been about 600 to the downside, easy quick profit. But you don't want to really just get caught into playing it like that, all day like that, because with data, you just got to know that it's about to really change big here, especially the triple Qs, with them being the leader here as far as the year of leading the rally and the economy to the upside with the AI data and NVIDIA and just a lot of positivity with the triple Qs. They were promoted well during March Madness, and it really raised their price here year to date. So, triple Qs, man, look at this. Year to date is wild here. 260 to 377 now. This is fantastic. This is excellent. You're rich. You did it. Congratulations. You caught the bottom last year to now, or from January to now. So, man, it's amazing. But at the end of the day, triple Qs is really peaking. At this point, you're either going to try to really hit those all-time highs, retest the recent July 3 months ago is what I was telling you guys. 388, they're going to retest that, or even 384, they're going to retest, you know, or they're really about to, like, you got to look at the all-time chart and break out to the all-time high. It looks at 404. You know, that could even happen. So these are the sections here people are really eyeing the triple Qs, you know, especially if the data's good going into tomorrow, and then everything is just, like I said, this AI stuff going into the fall and the winter is just people just continuing to buy it and buy it and buy it, and you know, just want to continue to make the triple Qs, you know. Remember, that's all the NASDAQ companies, just more than Nvidia, but Nvidia is the top one, so I mention them a lot, but you know, at the end of the day, it's just so many NASDAQ companies that's in there, you know, triple Qs will really just burst out to that all-time high. I believe so. It could do it, you know, but at the same time, we obviously looking at this chart, when in doubt, looking at the all-time high, zoom out, where we are about to double top, and the triple Q is going to have a lot of selling to do with all of this AI hype. It's just overwritten and just, it's just like, what? It's not even realistic, and it's just like people just not feeling it, and it's just some bad news just happened. You're going to see a lot of selling in the triple Qs, and they will fall a lot because they have went up a lot. So you know, we do the same thing to the downside, and quickly. So you'll know when that time comes. But I mean, it's going to happen either way it goes. The market's not going to stay in one spot forever. Obviously, as you can see here, I'm gonna circle all of this. look at the years. So we're going to see though. But going into tomorrow with the data, triple Qs for real. I'm going to keep the same levels here to the upside. Trusting that I know that's just what it wants. That's the goal. So to the upside, you know, data's good. Jobs report data good. Upside levels 380. You know, when you burst above that, remember the target is 386. That's all I'm gonna say. So this whole area is just an area where it may just get brought right up, or it will consolidate in there. But 380 is the target first, and you know, if it doesn't break above 380, then that's the top. So be on the lookout for that going into the tomorrow, going into the data with tomorrow and going further here. And then to the downside, you know, data bad, ooh, data awful. I'm gonna stick to my levels that I trust here to the downside, you guys, at 375 to the downside. And if that don't hold, then I know the next level is 371 here. It's about 370. That's still, you know, like I said, all the momentum will be shifted right back to the bears. And August will still be a horrible month leading over to September, will probably be even uglier. So, you know, that could happen. They'll just channel right back here to this area here to the downside if the data is bad, you guys, and it's just not looking like the economy can push higher. So it can go either way going into tomorrow. DIA and going further. DIA, Dow Jones, same for them. From one day perspective, they were actually right today. This was actually 100% correct today. The Dow Jones, you see I drew the drawing here to the downside. This is the algorithm here. This is 100% correct here. They found consolidation right where I circled it. But if they didn't, the next level was that 345 zone. So I'm going to keep that drawn up here because that's still what I'm thinking that can happen if the data's bad. But we're going to talk about if the data's good first. To the upside, the data is good because you already got your pullback. So if the data's good, I'm just expecting to pop right back here to 348.83. You get above that, the next level is 350 here. And now that's your target again. 350 is your target here to the upside if the data's good, going further with the DIA. Now to the downside though, if the data's not good, you're going to keep that same target at 345 here. You're going to see that flush continuation if the data's not good, you guys. So be on the lookout for that in the DIA going further. IWM. Upside levels, sticking to it. They actually hit it here. It was a little bit 100%, and then it took it back basically and put it right back where it was. So that is actually correct here. It just got rejection right here, and like I said, LCAOD we knew 190 could be rejection, so that's why we drew that out to let you know if it wasn't. The next level was 192 here, 193, but you didn't see that break. So now they closed at 188. I'm sticking to it. Data's good. Pop back to 190. You should get your break here this time. There's your target there, 193. That's what the IWM is trying to accomplish right now. With the data going further here to the downside. Data's not good. They're gonna flush here 187. 187 don't hold. The target right here is 185 to 184 zone. This is the target to the downside right here if the data is not good on the IWM, you guys. VIX, volatility, speed of the market, everything, the direction of the market. That's what the VIX is. Volatility is continuing to go away. It's fading. It's fading. It's fading. So that's good. The market is climbing higher or holding up at least until you get a flush lower. The VIX is kind of still in the same area for now. But it'll break out. It'll definitely break out. We're just doing a lot of moving, as you can see here. So it'll definitely move from this straight downtrend either to more downtrend, or it's gonna definitely pop here back to the upside. And if you don't know, I'm about to let you know. The VIX is up, the market is down. If the VIX is down, the market is up. So you've been seeing the VIX go down here. From it did just gap up though and go up. So that's why you're seeing what you've been seeing. The market is kind of like pushing back higher here. Its numbers are getting higher again. So if, like I said, this downtrend continues to the downside, you're going to see the numbers get even higher. But on the VIX, but in the overall market, but if you see the VIX pop back to the upside, then you're going to see the market come back down here to where we just were in the middle of middle of August. So that's what's going on right now. Keep that in mind. With the data, the VIX is very key going into tomorrow. So looking at the VIX going into tomorrow here, the data is bad and it's awful. It's just not looking good with that data, that jobs report data. Upside levels I'm looking for on the VIX is a pop back here to about $15. The VIX get back to the $15 area, then yeah, the market's gonna come down, you guys. You're gonna see a lot of selling pressure, and then it's gonna be just a red Friday. But data is good. Jobs report data is awesome. It's woo, boys loving that. More flush. I'm looking for a flush right here to $12.74. That'll get the market rally right back where it just was, back towards the all-time highs, because that'll be making a lower low on the VIX. So we'll be coming back to June and July lows. The market will have no choice but to go higher in the stocks. So that's what we're looking out for. If the data is good or bad here on the VIX, be on the lookout for that as well. That's just what it's going to be. That's pretty much it, you guys. We're going to wrap it up. Like I said, we're doing things differently now. As you can see, we're just getting straight to the point here, charts and numbers. That's what it's about. And like I said, the ETFs, because all these that I just went over have all the companies involved into it. So it's the overall whole market. So whatever you see the stocks doing, that's because SPY, QQQ, DI, IWM is doing it VIX. So that's why I go over that, because I can see that that's happening. So I already know what the stocks are doing. But yeah, stocks been really explosive here this year, man. It looks like they're going to continue, or they're going to give back. So we're going to find out what they did tomorrow. But that's pretty much it, man. As far as earnings this week, as you can see, Dollar General was absolutely correct. Congratulations again. Huge sale here. Huge sell-off. Huge sell-off. So they sold off in 5 below. Huge sell-off. It was off for earnings. Let's see what Lulu did. They did drop down here to 359, but that thing popped right back up to 386. So everybody got wiped on that. Lulu got something up their sleeve. That was a huge, crazy candle there to bounce back from and act like nothing happened. So be on the lookout for Lulu. MongoDB was a buy, you guys. This thing popped here to the upside. This was another good earnings, but it really faded. Now I'm starting to see it did go up about $30, but it faded right back to nothing. Yeah, so it's still up actually, but it was up really 30 plus for real. So they still had a good earnings though. It was a good pop though for them. And this is where that Salesforce was absolutely correct here because they had a good earnings as well. I want to show you that, and then we're gonna wrap it up. See, Salesforce had a good earnings as well. So there you have it. But let's go ahead and get the update. What direction do the higher ups feel the stock market will be in the next 6 months? And it looks like we have an update: bullish 33.1%, neutral 32.4%, bearish 34.5%. Oh my God! Who's there? Snake! Snake! This is crazy, y'all. Bears got momentum on that. They saying the market is gonna be bearish in the next 6 months, y'all. That's a trend change now. That's just flip back to the Bears. That ain't something to scratch your head and question. We gonna see. Or the Bulls are looking at that like, really? We about to show y'all tomorrow. We're gonna show y'all here coming soon. So that's crazy, man. That's crazy. LCAOD, we like to stay neutral, but we see what's going on that bullish side. We see the change. Bears are leading now here. That's what they think in the next 6 months now. They don't think it's bullish anymore, you guys. They think it's bearish. So it's something to be thinking about, It's only a sentiment, so it's going to be right or it's not. So we'll see. We'll see what it's looking like next week ending. But stock futures are a little changed ahead of August payrolls report. And that's just what it is. That's what we just went over. That's what everybody's waiting on, you guys. So it's we're gonna find out what happens after the August payrolls report with the market. Happy Labor Day, everyone. Early Labor Day from LCAOD. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Y'all have a wonderful Friday. Have a wonderful night tonight, and have a wonderful Friday tomorrow. And have a wonderful day in the market as well. But we'll be back with what happened on Friday with another recap sometime next week. Y'all be safe on the holiday. I'll let y'all. Peace. This was the recap of the spot QQQ's DIA IWM VIX with LCAOD. I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Peace.